Today we're off to the beach. Come on, welcome to today's video. It's a bit of a bonus ride today. It's nowhere near as miserable as anticipated, so we've got to go for it. We're doing about 100k, currently north of Newcastle. I don't think it's ice cream weather somehow, so maybe no ice creams on the card, but a gentle ride. I've been blown away by the engagement and response from the first video, so welcome back if you are coming back along. Hello if you're new. Today, because of that, because of the almost the accountability that I spoke of the last time, we're getting out. So I was looking to plan this ride all week. The weather looked awful, but it's not that bad. Rained through the night, so the roads are wet, but it's all good. We're on the gravel bike again because it's a better winter bike, and also we're just going to take it a little bit slower. We're not going to try and smash around today. Kind of zone 2, zone 3 if you're into that kind of thing, and just see how we get on. But I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been up this way for a while. This is a route of mine that is a favourite because it goes through a lot of my old stomping ground as a kid. But it's also easy, not too hilly. Get to go down by the seaside and just, yeah, worm your way back through. So today we started in the homeland in Newcastle. We're essentially following the A1 at the moment. We're going to go through Morpeth. We're going to go up through the country between, well, there and some of the small villages up from Widgerton, around that neck of the woods. George Bay, beautiful stretch of coast, really nice. And all the while avoiding that. Out of the town, out of the main roads, and into B roads like this. It's beautiful. Blind corner. I love getting out into these roads. This is kind of the area where I grew up, so it's familiar to me. It's fun to come out. I don't really need GPS. I can just go, see how we get on. And that was important for today. As I mentioned, I didn't think I was getting out today. It looked miserable, couldn't be bothered, didn't want to get wet. But then as the closer we got to Friday, it got better, it got nicer, cleared up. I mean, sure, it still looks pretty grim out west, but we're going east, so we're fine. And that was part of the big thing. I mentioned last video that, you know, I wanted to get out more, I wanted to be a bit more accountable, and the YouTube channel was going to help with that. So here we are, we're out. The roads are shocking though. I mean, they're wet, expected. The potholes are horrific. And that's why I just don't. I'm on my gravel bike again, as I mentioned, and I'm just no interest in going out on the road bike at the moment because it's just miserable. Ugh. Case in point, puddles everywhere, mud. My gravel bike gets washed down and cleaned up once a week anyway, as it is. It's got mud guards on. I've got overshoes for my gravel bike as well, for my gravel shoes, so it just made sense to. And why ruin two bikes in the winter when you can just ruin one over and over again? So today, as I mentioned, we came through a town called Morpeth. For those of you who are in the area or know of the area, we're in the back roads between Morpeth and Trittlington and Chevington at the moment. and then we're gonna head Shevington down towards Widgerington into Cresswell, come back along through there, through some little coastal towns, Ellington and the likes of. On the way back we can make a decision, and that's kind of what today's effort is going to be about. It's gentle, it's zone 2, it's zone 3, it's not go out, blow the doors off kind of deal. Because when we're coming back through, we can either cut it short, bring us up to around about, I don't know, 90-ish K, or we can add on the extra little loop and it's about 110K. Last week obviously we did 80, so it's a gentle increase of workload, which would be nice and easy to handle. If the weather's good like it is, if I'm feeling good, why not go for that extra push? But like I say, the key is between now and then, well, we've probably got best part of 45K to put into the tank. You know, not to go too hard, not to go crazy. All right, to the beach. Over the years, when I've been out of this country, you do get quite homesick quite quickly sometimes. You miss some of the things that you never thought you would miss. The countryside, the atmosphere walking down Northumberland Street. You know, Newcastle United at St James's Park on a home day, that kind of stuff. I can always find people, cyclists, out on YouTube, riding around, and see sights that familiarise myself with home, that made me, you know, feel great about where I was and what was going on, wherever that might have been at the time. So hopefully by doing this as well, that'll give somebody else that little bit of that warmth, that fondness for home, you know. And if it does, then fantastic, mission accomplished. And if you are home, let me know, we'll get out somewhere. Well, everything was going great, superb, really good, till that. I think I've seen a few SUVs go through there, and it's well over a third of the way up their wheels, which means for me it's going to submerge my derailleur. So I don't know if we'll go through that. My feet are soaked, not even overshoes going to keep those dry now, so that's a good thing. But you know, it's winter, this will happen. So we will, there's a coffee shop back there, we might go and get a coffee, and then we will plot the route around. Well, we've turned around, we're going back the way we came. I watched a couple of cars go through there and it went deep, well over my derailleur. So just not worth it, I would say. Had a chat with some people. I watched one lady fly through in like a Nissan Micra or something. I thought she was stuck for good. However, we'll go back through. We'll go through a little village where I actually lived in, which would be cool. Skirt through some back roads, and then kind of join back up to where we should have been anyway. Which means we'll probably end up doing that little bit longer route just to get some miles in, as that's cut off quite a chunk. But this is life, floods happen. I've got wet feet, but my overshoes are doing a great job of keeping the wind out, so they don't feel too cold, so that's a win. I really want to commit to exploring new routes. I'm quite good with this sort of area. As I mentioned, familiar to me, comfortable. I can just go out and go. But I really want to challenge myself, move a bit more to like the west, southwest of Newcastle, further afield as well. Get up into the borders a little bit more. I was looking at the new Growlock route for 2026. It looks great. Don't know if I'll do the race or not, if I can even get in at this point, but to go and just take on the route anyway would be cool. But I want to be challenged. I'm going to be taking around Beamish with the Nick Vieri gravel ride at some stage or another when he frees up. That's a lesson. And then I want to just get out and explore a little bit. I'm trying to devise a randomizer route based off of a few different things, which will give me random pinpoints that I have to travel to, and then we'll see where that goes. But it's just nice to get away from the familiar, you know, move around a bit. It's a big county, it's a big country. Go and explore it. Well, that's pretty much the highest point we're going to climb on this ride, in a little village called Meldon. Heading back towards Newcastle now. That's a tough little bit. Pretty much all uphill, undulating at times, but yeah, for the last, I don't know, 6-7k, but we're up there. It was good. And now, like I say, we are, let's see, 75, just under 75 kilometers in now. So yeah, we'll make our way back. The next 30k is gonna be a nice easy spin through into town, and then we are done. Feeling okay, feeling good. Obviously a little bit tired off that hill, but we're all right. Feeling energized, had some bars, and crucially still got something left in the tank, so that's good. There you go, folks, we're almost there. About 10-ish k left all through town now. Hard bit's done. And yeah, we're gonna just cycle through town, get a coffee, go home, wash the bike, and then relax. So guys, with the temperature starting to drop and the rain falling once again, we made it back to the bakery. Picked up a coffee, pain au chocolat, got home to wash the bike down and get myself showered and start to recover. According to the Garmin, it was 105.04 kilometers with an elevation gain of 814 meters. Time elapsed of about 4 hours 13. So we were definitely taking it that little bit slower than sometimes, especially on the road bike, because obviously a slightly slower, heavier gravel bike there. So I'm not too upset about that at all. Average speed coming in at just under 25 kilometers an hour and a whopping 3,085 calories burned, apparently. Although I do think I put most of them back on with all of the recovery chocolate and pastries I've consumed since then, but that's a different story, and that's why we ride so much anyway. Bike's been washed down, it's been hung up there, and it's been polished as well. One day I may well do a video on how I clean up my winter bikes after any riding, but we'll get to that at some stage. I am thinking about wanting to do some form of challenges moving forward, and I think it's going to start with a monthly challenge of around 500 kilometers per month minimum to get to, which shouldn't really be too hard when you consider that we're looking at 100-ish or more kilometers per weekend ride, especially as we start to get a little bit lighter and warmer throughout the coming months. Otherwise, I would just love to say thank you very much for all the support for the first video there. If you have liked it and enjoyed it, then do consider hitting the thumbs up on this one and sharing and subscribing and all that other good stuff. We'll be coming back with another video this time next week on Wednesday, and we will see you then. Until then, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.